Hey everyone, it's Ben for Travel and Teach, and today we're going to talk about a slightly boring subject, but it is, I guess, interesting for Korea. We're going to talk about trash bags. Now, as you can see, you're looking at me, you're going, Ben, why do you want to talk about this? Well, Korea has a slightly interesting trash bag situation, which is what today's video is all about. Now, some of you might or might not be aware, but in Korea, there is a trash bag situation which is slightly different to most countries. I'm from the UK. Where I grew up in the UK, we would put our trash in any old bag and throw it out on the street. And of course, my butler would deal with everything. But in Korea, the trash bags are quite specific. If you want to throw out your general garbage, if you want to throw out your food waste, you can't just use any old bag. You have to go into a convenience store and buy a specific government-approved trash bag. Now, the reason for this, I believe it's to kind of pay the taxes for dealing with that trash. When you buy the government-approved bag, you are paying for somebody to collect your garbage and dispose of your garbage, things like that. Now, this is, of course, sounds very nice and good, but those trash bags are a little more expensive than your run-of-the-mill bags. Now, I did have lots of friends, and I know lots of people who kind of thought, I'll just ignore that rule. I'll use any old bag, whatever. They would put their trash in anything, throw it out. However, I would probably strongly advise against this because the Korean trash department are a very litigious group of people. One of my friends used to throw their trash in any old bag, and they would put it out with the other garbage bags. And I believe eventually some government worker pieced together their identity using kind of leftover receipts and stuff, and yes, they were fined quite a large amount of money. So again, I would strongly suggest, unless you want to pay a big fine, just use the government mandated trash bags. Now, each area and city seems to have slightly different kind of colors and types of bags, and even slightly different prices. But generally, from what I'm aware, the general trash bags are kind of white colored with special kind of government writing on the side. And again, these can be purchased in any convenience store. Every convenience store that's near where you live or in your building will sell these bags. All you need to do is go down and ask the clerk or show them a picture on your phone if they're not sure which one. And yeah, the white bags are for general waste. And I think, if I remember, the food waste bags are usually yellow colored and much smaller. But again, that might vary depending on city to city. So those are the two main ones. And now, where I used to live in Incheon, the general rule was for recycling, you could use any bag you like, and I guess that's to encourage more recycling. But again, check when you arrive in Korea, when you get to your apartment, ask the landlord or ask your school or even ask us which bag you should use and where you should place it, just to make sure you're not breaking the rules of the trash bags. Now, the prices, again, these kind of change fairly regularly, but I do believe, according to the current information, a kind of white, let's say like a 50-liter bag is going to set you back about 1,000 won. A smaller 10-liter bag is going to be about 220 won. That's for general waste. The yellow food bags are much smaller, and again, I think it's about 350 won for like a 5-liter bag. So, like I said, it's not great to spend slightly more money on your trash bags because, again, where I'm from, we're not doing that. And it is a slight downside. However, I guess you can look at it like, that's just the tax you pay for getting rid of garbage. And, it's kind of good because it makes you think carefully about how much you use, how much trash you use, how much you're throwing away, how much you recycle, things like that. And generally, the other good side is the trash disposal and collection in Korea is pretty good. So I guess that's an upside. So there we go. Some exciting information about trash bags. Again, I promise the next video will be of a much more romantic topic. Trash is not an exciting thing even for me, but there we go. So thanks for watching, and if you have any other thoughts or questions about living in Korea, working in Korea, you can check out the Travel and Teach website, which we'll put below and at the end of this video, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.